welcome to another video for Auto Solutions Checkpoint. Well, I managed to have another brain fart. I had a customer's car booked in to get bottom arms done for its MOT, so I planned to do it on the Saturday and fit it in for an MOT on the Monday. However, whenever I was booking for the MOT for Monday, I was told it was a bank holiday. So daft arse here works on a bank holiday. I don't really take time off for holidays like that. So I decided with the customer, I'll just collect it tonight and I'll get up extra early tomorrow morning and do the bottom arms for its MOT at 11 o'clock. So fingers crossed I can get it done and get it MOT'd and back to the customer in real time. So that is my challenge. I'm absolutely exhausted. I've been driving to Aberdeen today and I had quite a few jobs up in Aberdeen, and that is me not long back. I got back at 7:30 and then I got a lift over to collect the customer's car. I'm absolutely exhausted. I got to see one of my kids whenever I jumped into the house. The other wee is in bed, but that's where I am. That's what's happening. I've got to get this thing all ready, ship shape for an MOT for tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. So I'm away to get something to eat and go to bed because I'm absolutely knackered. Good night. So it's a grim and not a very nice Saturday morning. We're going to get the bottom arms on this, and later on I'll show you a video of this last month getting a repair flexi on the exhaust. So we'll take this for an MOT today and see if we can get it passing. Before continuing with that, soak it in WD-40. So once you have everything covered in WD-40, it's an 18mm top nut, an 18mm bolt. I've got a socket on it just now, and also the top of the ball joint here, that's an 18mm, and you've also got an 18mm over at this side as well. So whenever you're taking these off, if all goes to plan and nothing seized on or anything like that, it's good to hit with the fork to get the ball joint off, and then it's just the same procedure putting it back on again. Relatively easy. So as you can see what I'm doing here, I'm loosening it and I'm tightening it, loosening it, tightening it. I'll spray it with WD-40 again. You'll probably find these are the original parts that have been on it from new. There we go. Good rigging. You take them off, put them somewhere safe. I think I'll put them near my wife's purse because it'll definitely be safe there. And then we'll have the 18mm at the top of this ball joint here. Now these are quite awkward to get into, and I think what I need to do is double up the spanner. Just put another one on the end of this, and hopefully that will be enough to give me a bit of play with it. Without hopefully not breaking my hand. And hopefully it isn't spinning further down in the ball joint. If it isn't, we're good to go. And it's starting to rain as well. It's been spitting this morning, but it's actually starting to properly rain, which is really not ideal. but nothing I'm not used to. Let's go and get the fork and the hammer. Just turning the steering round so that I can get an angle into it. I don't know what you'll see here. Right, that's us ready to take this off. There you go, one old wishbone. We'll just go and fetch the new one. So here we go, replacement, identical. And as you can see, where it's failed is in here. So basically this little metal thing here is just flopping about in here, causing the play. So it'll be nice and solid on the road. Right, so it slots in again the way you took it out, exactly the way you took it out. So I'm putting the locating pin in on this here one just now, just to keep it at the right angle. We'll go straighten the steering wheel back up. And put the other locating bolt in. You might need to jig about with it. Tighten this back up once the thread's on. Perfect. Put the bolt back on the top of the ball joint. Nice shiny new bolt. Just fiddly to get in. Plus my hands are frozen. Sometimes changing your working angle helps. Turning the steering out. Better angle. Okay, so we're now spinning round. We're going to offer the jack up and get it from the bottom. It's going to be so awkward. Just need to get it up in further. Hopefully get a bit of pressure on it. Right, so that's one side successfully done. Now the other side is the exact same process, so just put it on laps and you get the general idea from watching the other side. Okay, so we're going to do a repair section on a Seat Ibiza. Make sure you're wearing safety goggles, and basically what you're wanting to do is do close in to your flexi and then define what size of sleeve that you need, go get one and then place it on. So basically the more pipe you've got, it just means you can kind of cut it down to size and then get the clamps on. Unfortunately, on the Seat Ibiza, the catalytic converter is part of the downpipe, so you've got this flexi bit. Now, whenever this flexi bit breaks down, it's problematic because that's the expensive bit, and there's nothing wrong with this. But this is the one that's made of the poor material that's blown out. We'll just replace this here. And it'll save the customer money. I had a wee look on Euro car parts. Euro car parts, 474 quid for this section with the catalytic converter. It's an aftermarket catalytic converter as well. Off Dingbro, they were quoting me, including all the wee gaskets and all the wee bits and pieces, bushes, and that, it was coming in at 394. Now that is a lot of money. Now that's my trade price, by the way. That's a lot of money. Obviously, once I've put my bid on it as well for the customer, it's not very practical on a 12-plate car. So this fix will save them a bit of money. It's the way I see it: if it isn't broke, don't fix it. Now, that could probably be worth money to the scrap man or whatever, but we're not going down that road. We're all about saving the money for the customer, and that's top priority. So I just went and collected a repair flexi pipe for the wee Seat for under 50 quid. It can't be grumbled at because it'll get the wee vehicle back on the road and it will save the customer hundreds. The price of car parts are getting ridiculous, and it's really making us mechanics look bad. Well, the genuine mechanics, the ones that actually like to save customers money, we're starting to look like robbers when it's not us that are making the decisions. We're not making the decisions on the prices or nothing. It's just the way the economy is going now. We can't help it. We don't make the parts ourselves. We're just the ones that fit them. So obviously if you get a sting of a bill, chances are the parts have been expensive as well. At the end of the day, we can't help that. So this is the replacement one. That's the daft one. So I'm going to get it put up onto this and onto this little jobber here. Right, so I'm just going to sit the camera down. Obviously I'll not be able to film this bit by bit, but I'll just position the camera up so that it captures most. So pipe up here, squeeze this on. So once I get it positioned up, I'm going to put the clamps on. Just got to get it fitting over the other part of the exhaust. It's just fiddly more than anything. I wouldn't say it's a difficult job. Okay, so I've got the joining paste. I'm ready to put it on after I've positioned all I've positioned it all up now. What an absolute grim day it's been. I managed to get this little Seat MOT ready, so I'm now on my way to the MOT centre and hopefully I'll get a nice big fat pass. 100% there's not going to be an advisory on this because I've made sure of it. You would be totally surprised at how well this car drives now. It is really tight on the road. It just feels new again. It's a 12 plate, but it does feel new. You wouldn't think this car's nearly 11 years old. Absolutely over the moon with that result. Car passed, as I said, with no advisories. But what an impressive little car. 62,000 miles. It's a great little car. Very tight driving. So considering the short time bracket I had to get the car ready for an MOT, I would say I've done pretty well. Obviously I give it a thorough check. Everything was fine. All the lights and that were working fine, so it was good to go. But absolutely delighted with that result. That's another car on the road for another year. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Not the most exciting video, but at the end of the day it shows you how to do a bottom arm. and it also shows you how to do a flexi repair section on the exhaust. Not specifically to this car, but at least it shows you the general basics of how it's done, and also on this car how much money it has saved the customer, because they don't need to have a replacement aftermarket cat that's like 400 odd quid. You know, they can keep their cat because there's nothing wrong with it, and flexi pipe that will withstand the test of time. At least that'll help. If this video helps at least one person, I'll be happy. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already done so down below. That would be a great help, because every subscriber, you're helping the channel to be better, to be greater, and yous will all be part of it. So I would like to take yous on my journey. I would like to take this opportunity to thank every single one of yous that have subscribed to the channel so far. Yous are the encouragement that I'm needing to keep this channel afloat. You guys take care, and I'll catch you in the next video. 1010 over and out.